Well, thank you so much for tuning in this hour. I am Tabitha Lipkin. A busy day for Donald Trump with a big shakeup in his campaign, a visit to Louisiana, and a campaign rally in Michigan. One America's Rachel Roboto details his Friday on the campaign trail. What I think is interesting is they really did a good job, and I think you guys will agree. They kept them in line. They really wanted to get to a lot of topics and do everything that they could. Now, both of these moderators, of course, very experienced in their field. Martha especially, her focus is Veterans Affairs. The stock market continues to soar as major indexes reach record highs. The Dow Jones Industrial Average recorded an all-time high of more than 21,000 points today. Tech stocks also rebounded after heavy losses last week as Apple is up nearly 3%. The rise comes as European markets ticked up amid confidence that French President Emmanuel Macron will be able to enact his plan for widespread economic reform. We are following tragic news out of the Sea of Japan as the bodies of some of the missing U.S. Navy sailors have been found. The discovery follows a collision on Saturday morning between the USS Fitzgerald and a merchant ship just off the coast of Japan. According to an update by the 7th Fleet, the sailors were found in flooded compartments of the destroyer, which suffered major damage from the impact. The bodies are being transported to a local hospital where they will be identified. Right now, it's unclear whether all 7 of the missing sailors were recovered or if some are still unaccounted for. GOP Congressman Steve Scalise's condition is being upgraded from critical to serious. That's according to a statement released from MedStar Washington Hospital Center. Scalise, who underwent another surgery today, is responsive and able to talk with loved ones. The Scalise family also said that they greatly appreciate the outpouring of thoughts and prayers for the wounded congressman. The majority whip was shot during a congressional baseball practice in what's being described as a politically motivated assassination attempt. 7 U.S. troops are wounded in an apparent insider attack by a foreign soldier during training in northern Afghanistan. Military officials reported the incident earlier today, noting this is the second time in 1 week that members of the allied Afghan troops fired at American soldiers. The gunman was shot and killed, and the incident is now being investigated. The U.S. soldiers were assisting with the attacks against the Islamic State in the eastern region of the country. More than 2,000 U.S. troops have died in Afghanistan since 2001. Florida officials are taking extra precautions after 5 new Zika cases were confirmed in the southern part of the state. Now, during a news conference on Friday, officials said that they are confident in the city's efforts to combat the disease. Parts of western Michigan face extensive damage after severe storms hit the state on Saturday afternoon. A number of homes had their roofs ripped off while power lines and trees were knocked down. And a big thing, of course, is that immigration is tied to terrorism right now, as it's a global issue, and he keeps hammering home the policies that he wants, the policies he doesn't want. It's about vetting these people and knowing where they're coming from and knowing what their intentions are. Deadly flooding continues to ravage Louisiana. A flood warning is in effect for the Baton Rouge area until late this afternoon, and several schools are closed while cleanup continues and repairs can finally be made. Bolivian police used tear gas to break up protesters blocking a highway on Monday. That's following a week filled with violent clashes between demonstrators and police. About 300 residents stood in front of the traffic demanding that lawmakers resign amid corruption charges. Against each other? Or just in general? Team. Okay. Team OAN would win, but if, to be fair, if we were competing against each other, I might whoop you.
Yes, I know.
Thank you.
I knew you'd say that.
Well, coming up on this hour of One American News. Thank you so much, Patrick. It's great there to see him with Sylvia Earle, who, of course, is a pioneer in marine conservation. Well, with that, we're out of time for this hour of One American News. I am Tabitha Lipkin. You can follow me on Twitter at Tabitha Lipkin or follow One American News at OAN. And also visit our website, oann.com. But don't go anywhere. More headlines are coming up next. Thank you so much for watching.